We're live at sold-out Soldier Field in Chicago, the home of the Bears for the NFC Championship game. The Bears host the Los Angeles Rams, and this is it. The winner goes to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks.
Return. The Bear offensive setup has McMahon at quarterback, Peyton and Suey, Galt and McKinnon wide. Covert, Bortz, Jay Hilgenberg, Thayer, Van Horn, and Emery Moorhead starts it, but he stays in to block. McMahon will take it. And takes it in. Touchdown. 16-yard touchdown scramble by Jim McMahon. He goes again. Screen pass set up very well to Peyton as he steps out. Peyton to the 30. Gary Green finally stopped him, but Peyton did that little jig step that's become so familiar and broke out. Back on track. And the Bear lead increases to 10-0 with 4:26 left to play in the first quarter. Head coach of the Bears, Mike Ditka, 4th year, 2nd consecutive year in the playoffs. Tell me a little bit about his thinking here.
Well, I know what he's thinking. You know, if you punt the ball and it goes into the end zone, they get it on the 20, you only picked up 15 yards. The field goal is 52 yards with a funny wind. You may as well take a shot.
At least. They put Peyton in motion. McMahon on a sprint out, and he can do it. They got Peyton, and they got the first down. The gamble paid off. A gain of 13. They only needed 6. McMahon again sprints out. Throws for Galt, touchdown. What a great throw from McMahon. Touchdown pass of 22 yards. What a throw from Jim McMahon.
And remember, it all went with Mike Ditka's decision to go for it on 4th down. He could have gone for the field goal. He could have gone for the punt. He said, baloney. Let's get that first down. Now we go for the shot of the touchdown. We can put him away right here.
There's this year's genius, Buddy Ryan, the defensive coordinator of the Bears. And John, you and I were talking a minute ago. This is our 5th Bear game this year, and we haven't seen anyone score a touchdown against them yet. The Bear defense has become very well known, but just in case you don't know them, Hampton, McMichael, Perry, and Dent start up front. The linebackers, and this also is a very good group, Wilson, Singletary in the middle, and Wilber Marshall. And the secondary, Richardson and Frazier to corners, and Durson and Finsick, the 2 safety men. Brown in motion. Brock under pressure. Gets away from a couple, but not all. Perry finally gets there. 2nd sack of Dieter Brock. And Dickerson. This is Eric Dickerson. He breaks 1 or 2 tackles. Ball's on the ground. And Richardson, who was just called, gets the fumble recovery. That's the 2nd one for Dickerson. Brock retreats. Ooh, Henry Ellard makes the reception, and Wilber Marshall put a hat on him, a heavy hat. In about a foot. Gooman is now in front of Dickerson. This is Hunter in motion. They give to Dickerson. I don't know. Singletary again.
He got a first down there, Pat. I don't even think that's one you'd measure. I think that's one, if your defense, you celebrate.
Might have lost a yard after they finally did. And Dickerson is hit behind the line of scrimmage by Steve McMichael, and the Rams will have to punt. Much to the delight of the sellout crowd at Soldier Field.
Couldn't do it, so he wore it again. He just changed what was on the front of it.
Here's Dieter Brock with time. Pass is picked off by Leslie Frazier. Frazier with the interception. Intended for Ellard. Everybody in this crowd just roaring and looking with anticipation. Well, not everybody's roaring. Receiver's a wide receiver, right? Here's Brock on third down. Chased by Dent and down. The ball is loose, and the Bears have it. This is Wilber Marshall with the ball. Marshall, if it's still alive, he's in the end zone. A sack by Dent, and a touchdown by Marshall. Players have scored touchdowns this year. That was Wilber Marshall. Like almost everything else, the extra point is perfect. Mike Ditka. Clock still running with 30 seconds on the clock. Nobody has left. I mean, the place is still absolutely full.
Well, they've been waiting too long for this to leave. I mean, you don't wait all those years, all this time, and then finally get it and then leave early. They're going to stay. I bet you the players won't even want to leave the field.
That's going to be it. The Bears. Now let's go to Brent Busberger.
And finally, a Super Bowl for the Chicago Bears. Walter Payton hugging Virginia and Ed McCaskey. And now linebacker destiny, according to Bud Grant, before this game started. And the former Minnesota Viking coach knew something there, because today they became the first playoff team in history to record back-to-back shutouts. First it was the Giants, and now it's the Rams. And our post-game activities will continue live from Soldier Field in Chicago.